Hello Aries, welcome. Thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 6th through to the 12th of December 2021 or thereabouts. The universal timing is fluid, so it could resonate a little bit beyond that time. I've pre-shuffled your cards, Aries, so it's just a matter of doing a final shuffle now. But just to say, it is a general reading, so just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't behind, or it may be for somebody else. All right, so what have we got for Aries, please? All right, to begin your reading, Aries, we have number 37. And this talks about relationships and interactions with others. So this is a bit of an indicator of what's coming in your reading. It's certainly to do with relationships and your connectivity. All right, and then we have number 52. So this is having a renewed sense of purpose, knowing the direction you've deciding to go in, and taking those first steps, Aries. And it's to do with something to do with relationship or relationships. So I'll just do a final shuffle now of the Anarchy Tarot. And we'll see what the energies want to say to you at this time. So we have the heart of your reading. What's the root of the matter? Past influences. What you're thinking about at the moment. The future going forward. And then something else your guides would like to say to you, Aries, at this time. At the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Pentacles, and the pages are the messengers in the minor arcana in tarot. And with this particular depiction, this is, casting your line and, catching something that is promising abundance, promising expansion. Promising new opportunities. Could be to do with money, work, career, but it doesn't have to be. It could be to do with anything, and it could well be to do have a connection here with relationships, because that was one of the first cards that came out. So this could be finding a new connection, perhaps, or a new relationship or a new opportunity. But let's see. We'll just put that to one side. And we'll just do another bit of a shuffle and get some Could we have some clarifiers for all of the cards on the table, please, for Aries? 6th to the 12th of December 2021 or thereabouts. Okay, so just pop these down on the top of the cards on the table for a bit of depth and clarity. So yes, we have the Six of Cups, and this is about our connectivity with other people who have been in our life for quite a long time. But being quite nostalgic, memories of our connections, or connections from the past, whether they're still there or not. But, this is a sense of nostalgia here, of what has been. Could be to do with family, could be to do with close friends. All right, so I'll just put that to one side also. But there's something about a new sense of direction now, a renewed sense of purpose, and the way, and taking the first steps in a new direction. And of course, that's what the Page of Pentacles would be indicating here. Something new, a new opportunity. All right. Okay, so yes, at the centre of your reading, Aries, we have the Fool and the Four of Pentacles. And the Fool is very much about this new beginning, a new opportunity, taking the first steps, taking a leap of faith. It's a very, very similar card to the first one that came out here. So here it is, right at the centre of your reading, Major Arcana, significant energy. This is, you're right at the beginning of this new beginning, new journey. I feel it's to do with a relationship or relationships. Now the clarifier is the Four of Pentacles. And this suggests holding back, keeping something close to your chest, not revealing the full energy to others around. But of course we can't be an open book all the time, can we, Aries? So sometimes we have to keep things hidden, keep things close to our chest, protect what we have. But this is very much about not revealing this new beginning, this leap of faith to others at this time, I feel. Okay. So what's at the root of this? Oh gosh. Two quite significant shadow energies here at the root of this need for a new beginning. The Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords, so swords energies. The Five of Swords, this has already been in place. This is at the root of the situation. So for some of you, there's been a few battles, difficult situations. We've got very similar, we've got, fire burning in both of these depictions here. So, I mean, the Five of Swords represents battles, conflict, somebody needing to win at all costs, no matter who is left on the battlefield. Somebody suffering as a result of somebody else's behaviour, I feel. And the clarifier, yes, the Knight of Swords, and this is information and messages coming in that were difficult to hear, I feel. Not the sort of information or message that you would want to hear, and it's about some form of destruction. And it's some form of destructive energy that you got the news about. And it was to do with somebody who had this Five of Swords energy here. So quite difficult situation that you've been in here, I feel, Aries. So what are the past influences? Right, we have the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. So got lots of swords energy here, which is very much to do with the mind and communication. So in the past, there was a difficult decision to be made, and it's one that you weren't able to face, feel, for a long time. But nevertheless, it was something that had to be sorted or decided, because it was to do with a broken heart, something, a sense of loss, betrayal. Something that really pulled at your heartstrings here, Aries. And I feel it led to a separation of some sort. And that was the decision that was very difficult for you to make. All right, what's on your mind at the moment? Right, new beginnings, new opportunities. We've got the Page of Rods, and this is when you see an opportunity for expansion, for growth, for new beginnings that bring in, that you could become quite passionate about. And then the Three of Rods. So yes, what you're thinking about also is, after putting a lot of hard work into something, and into this new beginning, this new opportunity that you became aware of, and now just waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for things to come in now and to get going. And that's what you're thinking about, Aries. Going forward, we have the Five of Rods and the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so going forward into the near future, the Five of Rods, this is conflict and arguments. We've got two people here that are arm wrestling and being cheered on by others who are supporting, different people supporting one or other of the two men sitting there. But this is about a need to get your perspective, to have your point of view listened to, heard. You know, who's going to come out of this, the victor here? And it's that sort of an energy. And it clarifies the Ten of Pentacles. So this is something to do with money, abundance, what you have. Could be property, could be money, could be other forms of wealth. But there is conflict and arguments about money, wealth, abundance within a family situation. I will go over the cards very quickly in a minute, Aries. So we've got what your guides want to say to you, and these are two major arcana, two very significant energies here. We have the Lovers and the High Priest. Right. The Lovers can be, this can indicate some form of, it's a relationship. It can be a close relationship. But it's some form of a relationship that there may be a decision that needs to be made, because the Lovers can be about, the Lover's energy can be about a decision that needs to be made. And it could be a decision that needs to be made within a relationship, within a close relationship. And yes, the High Priest, this is the Hierophant in ordinary tarot. And the High Priest comes forward to recognize a commitment. So this is a relationship where there is a commitment here to some degree. The High Priestess also, the High Priest, sorry, also comes forward. It's a godlike universal energy, bringing wisdom and wise counsel to the table. And it's to do with this a relationship where I feel that, you know, there is a commitment here. But there's also probably a decision that, a choice to be made. And that's quite likely what this Five of Rods, this conflict, this argument is about. You know, who's going to gain the upper ground here within the abundance within a family. So if I just go through this quickly, we've seen right at the beginning that this reading is to do with a relationship or relationship, some connection. But taking new steps forward, going in a new direction, you know, taking those first steps, taking the leap of faith here, but not revealing that to others, keeping it to yourself. Because in the past, you know, there's been a lot of conflict, you know, somebody ego-driven, somebody self-serving here. You know, frequently perhaps delivering, you know, bad news coming to the door. And then in the past, again, in needing to face a situation that was difficult because of how it had affected your heart, you know, leaving you with a broken heart here. However, what you're been thinking about is this, having seen a new opportunity now, and putting a lot of hard work into this and waiting for something to come in, something to be revealed, I feel. And you have been casting your line up now to get new opportunities, new beginnings. We've got 2 pages on the table here. And it's to do with also memories of the past, connection from the past, but having a level of nostalgia here, fond memories perhaps, of a connection that's been around you for a long time. And yes, and then going forward, there is still going to be some conflict with somebody else or with others, and it's to do with a need to take control, to get the higher ground, to do with abundance within the family or wealth within the family situation. And then, yes, this close connection, that there is a level of commitment here, but a need to make a decision. But receiving blessings from the universe, I feel here. You know, I feel the universe is trying to guide you here, Aries. Could we have 2 final messages for Aries, please, to complete this reading? 2 final messages for Aries to complete this reading. Alright, Aries, we have taking shelter, the answers are within, and discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. So taking shelter, but I feel this is very much about shining your light on the situation now and finding your way forward. And it's very much, I feel, to do with the home. It's the home situation here. But this is tapping into your instincts, your intuition as well. You know, what is it that light is being shed on now? And it's to get to the truth of a matter, discovering truth. So no matter what others are saying and where others are trying to point you in the direction of, this is about you standing in the light of truth now and turning away from false information and going in your own direction now. And that's where the Fool comes in. This is about going, you know, taking the leap of faith now. Alright, raising your energy now and going in a new direction because you're standing in the light of truth now, Aries. Alright, quite a deep reading here, but there's lots of positive energies here, new opportunities for going forward, but there's still, I feel, a bit of a difficult decision around to do with somebody you've got a close connection to. But I'm going to leave it there. Good luck for going forward, Aries. Until the next time, bye bye for now.